by the Blessed One, to be personally experienced by the wise. As you consider within yourself that confirm confidence in the Dhamma, your pains may subside on the spot. You, householder, do not have that distrust towards the Sangha, which the uninstructed worldling possesses, because of which the latter is reborn in the plane of misery in hell. You have confirmed confidence in the Sangha thus. The Sangha of the Blessed One's disciples is practicing the good way, the straight way, etc. As you consider within yourself that confirmed confidence in the Sangha, your pains may subside on the spot. You, householder, do not have that immorality which the uninstructed worldly possesses, because of which the latter is reborn in the plane of misery in hell. You have those virtues dear to the noble ones, unbroken, leading to concentration. As you consider within yourself those virtues dear to the noble ones, your pains may subside on the spot. You, householder, do not have that wrong view which the uninstructed worldling possesses, because of which the latter is reborn in the plane of misery in hell. You have right view. As you consider within yourself that right view, your pains may subside on the spot. You, householder, do not have wrong intention, wrong speech, wrong action, wrong livelihood, wrong effort, wrong recollection, wrong concentration, wrong knowledge, wrong liberation, which the uninstructed worldling possesses, because of which the latter is reborn in the plane of misery in hell. You have right intention or right thoughts, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right recollection, right concentration, right knowledge, right liberation. As you consider within yourself that right liberation, your pains may subside on the spot. Then the pains of the householder Anathapindika subsided on the spot. Then the householder Anathapindika served the Venerable Sariputta and the Venerable Ananda from his own dish. When the Venerable Sariputta had finished his meal and had put away his bowl, the householder Anathapindika took a low seat and sat down to one side. And the Venerable Sariputta thanked him with these verses. When one has faith in the Tathagata, unshakable and well established, and good conduct built on virtue, dear to the noble ones and praised, when one has confidence in the Sangha and view that has been rectified, they say that one is not poor, that one's life is not in vain. Therefore, the person of intelligence, remembering the Buddha's teachings, should be devoted to faith and virtue, to confidence and vision of the Dhamma. Then the Venerable Sariputta, having thanked the householder Anathapindika with these verses, rose from his seat and departed. Then the Venerable Ananda approached the Blessed One, paid homage to him and sat down to one side. The Blessed One then said to him, "Now, Ananda, where are you coming from in the middle of the day?" And he said, "The householder Anathapindika, Venerable Sir, has been exhorted by the Venerable Sariputta with such and such an exhortation." And Buddha said, "Sariputta is wise, Ananda. Sariputta has great wisdom, insofar as he can analyze the 4 factors of stream entry in 10 modes." That's the end of the sutta. So here, the Venerable Sariputta, he came to see this Anathapindika, and Anathapindika thought that he was going to die. Then the Venerable Sariputta reminded him that he has these factors of stream entry, unshakable faith in the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, and Aryan Sila, moral conduct. And then also reminded him that he has these 8 factors of the Noble Eightfold Path, plus right knowledge and right liberation. Now this right knowledge and right liberation is normally only used for the Arahant, and Anathapindika is not an Arahant. But there is 2 or 3 suttas there. This right knowledge and right liberation is mentioned even for the Sotapanna. So what is meant is that it is not, right knowledge is not perfect knowledge. It is partial knowledge. And right liberation is not full liberation, it's also partial liberation. Because once a person has become a Sotapanna, he definitely will attain liberation, a maximum of 7 more lifetimes. So he's already on the path to liberation. There's no stopping him from becoming liberated. Only thing is a matter of time. So in that sense, he has attained partial liberation. So you see, this Venerable Sariputta is very skillful. Mention these things to remind to remind this Anathapindika that he is already an Arya. So he became so happy that all his sickness disappeared. That's why a lot of our sickness has to do with our mind. If you are very happy, we forgot about our sickness already. The next sutta is 55.30. On one occasion, the Blessed One was dwelling at Vesali in the great wood, in the hall with the peaked roof. Then Nandaka, the minister of the Lichavis, approached the Blessed One, paid homage to him and sat down to one side. The Blessed One then said to him, Nandaka, a noble disciple who possesses 4 things is a stream enterer, no longer bound to the nether world, fixed in destiny, with enlightenment as his destination. What for? Here, Nandaka, a noble disciple possesses confirmed confidence in the Buddha. He possesses confirmed confidence in the Dhamma. He possesses confirmed confidence in the Sangha. He possesses the virtues dear to the noble ones, unbroken, unblemished, leading to concentration. A noble disciple who possesses these 4 things is a stream enterer, Sotapanna, no longer bound to the nether world, fixed in destiny, with enlightenment as his destination. Further, Nandaka, a noble disciple who possesses these 4 things becomes endowed with long lifespan, whether celestial or human. He becomes endowed with beauty, whether celestial or human. He becomes endowed with happiness, whether celestial or human. He becomes endowed with fame, whether celestial or human. He becomes endowed with sovereignty, whether celestial or human. Now I say this, Nandaka, without having heard it from another ascetic or Brahmin. Rather, I say just what I have known, seen and understood by myself. When this was said, a man said to Nandaka, the minister of the Lichavis, It is time for your bath, sir. And he said, Enough now, I say, with that external bath. This internal bath will suffice, namely confidence in the Blessed One. That's the end of the sutta. So, in the last part, the man told him, time to take your bath. He said, no need for the outside bath. My inside already taken the bath. This last part of the Buddha's teaching is quite interesting. An Aryan disciple possesses 4 things, These 4 things in Pali is called Ayu, Vano, Sukang, Balang. Sometimes when we do chanting, the monks do chanting, they chant this Ayu, Vano, Sukang, Balang. Ayu is long life. Second one is Ayu, Vano. Vano is beauty. Sukang is happiness. Balang is strength or power. So here it refers to fame and sovereignty. So if we become Sotapanna in this lifetime, next time if we are reborn as a human being or in heaven, we will possess these 4 things. That's why it is so good to become an Arya. There's nothing better than becoming an Arya, at least a Sotapanna. Once you become a Sotapanna, then you can slowly get out of samsara. Don't have to finish in one lifetime. Since there's a maximum of 7 more lifetimes, slowly enjoy. Every lifetime you come back, sure enjoy one because you have these 4 things. Ayu, Vano, Sukang, Balang. The next sutta is 55.36. Buddha said, monks, when a noble disciple possesses 4 things, the devas are elated and speak of its similarity to themselves. What for? Here, monks, a noble disciple possesses confirmed confidence in the Buddha. Thus, the Blessed One is the teacher of devas and humans, the enlightened one, the Blessed One, etc. To those devatas who passed away from here in the human world and were reborn there in the heavenly world, possessing confirmed confidence in the Buddha, the thought occurs, as the noble disciple possesses the same confirmed confidence in the Buddha that we possess when we passed away there and were reborn here, he will come into the presence of the devas. Again, monks, a noble disciple possesses confirmed confidence in the Dhamma, confirmed confidence in the Sangha, and he possesses the virtues dear to the noble ones, unbroken, unblemished, conducive to concentration. To those devatas who passed away from here and were reborn in the heavenly world, possessing the virtue of the noble ones, the thought occurs that this noble disciple will come into the presence of the devas. When monks, a noble disciple possesses these four things, the devas are elated and speak of his similarity to themselves. That's the end of the sutta. It's quite interesting. What the Buddha is saying is that if we have these four factors of stream entry, the devas will be very happy with us. They know that one day we will join them in the heaven. So they are waiting for us to be a member there. So if that is the case, once you become an Arya, then they keep an eye on you. Must keep an eye on our member. Anyway, if you have the virtues of an Arya, your good karma itself is a great protection. 55.37. On one occasion, the Blessed One was dwelling among the Sakyans at Kapilavatthu in Nigroda's park. Then Mahanama, the Sakyan, approached the Blessed One, paid homage to him, sat down to one side and said, "Venerable Sir, in what way is one a lay follower?" And the Buddha said, "When Mahanama, one has gone for refuge to the Buddha, the Dhamma and Sangha, one is then a lay follower." In what way, Venerable Sir, is a lay follower accomplished in virtue? When Mahanama, a lay follower, abstains from the destruction of life, from taking what is not given, from sexual misconduct, from false speech, and from wines, liquor, and intoxicants that are a basis for negligence, the lay follower is accomplished in virtue. In what way, Venerable Sir, is a lay follower accomplished in faith? Here, Mahanama, a lay follower is a person of faith. He places faith in the enlightenment of the Tathagata. In that way, a lay follower is accomplished in faith. In what way, Venerable Sir, is a lay follower accomplished in generosity? Here, Mahanama, a lay follower dwells at home with a mind devoid of the stain of stinginess, freely generous, open-handed, delighting in relinquishment, one devoted to charity, delighting in giving and sharing. In that way, a lay follower is accomplished in generosity. In what way, Venerable Sir, is a lay follower accomplished in wisdom? Here, Mahanama, a lay follower is wise. He possesses wisdom directed to arising and passing away, which is noble and penetrative, leading to the complete destruction of suffering. In that way, a lay follower is accomplished in wisdom. That's the end of the sutta. So this is also a very important sutta. Here, the first one, the Buddha defines a Buddhist, a lay follower is a Buddhist. A Buddhist is defined as a person who takes refuge in the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Only the three refuges. But nowadays people talk about 4 refuges, but actually it's only 3. They have added the refuge with the teacher, that means the monk or something. But actually we take refuge only in the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. And you don't necessarily have to go to a monk to take refuge, you can take refuge yourself. And taking refuge means you have trust in the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. You acknowledge that the teachings of the Buddha are the best in the world, and the Buddha has taught what is true, what is reality. And the Sangha is the disciples of the Buddha who carry on